Hello, my name is Kirsten Savage. My teaching philosophy is that every child can learn. It's important to me to get to know each one of my students, their backgrounds, abilities, and interests. In such, I hope to build a positive and inclusive classroom environment in which my students feel safe and excited to learn. I'm a big believer in differentiated instruction. In order for each student to have the best chance at academic success, instruction needs to be tailored to fit a spectrum of students. Assessment is key to success in the classroom. It's vital to inform the teacher of the success of their instruction as well as the varying levels of success of their students. When differentiating instruction, it's important to provide students with choices. This can range from deciding between different activities, typing or handwriting an assignment, or the media format used for a presentation. Most vital is recognizing that different students have different needs. Supplying students with the appropriate accommodations and modifications in the classroom is essential to their academic success. I have been able to see how important this is in my experience of student teaching and how detrimental it can be to the success of the entire class if specific students are not given the support they need in the classroom. That's why I'm passionate about assessing my students and working with school administration and psychologists to help students obtain appropriate support. Differentiating instruction also means aligning assessments with student interests and relating their background knowledge to class content. In order to do so, I need to understand my students' varying backgrounds and cultures. I celebrate diversity amongst my students and encourage them to share with and learn from one another. It's been a beautiful opportunity to work in a diverse community where I'm able to really put this into practice. Differentiating instruction also means utilizing different forms of instruction and activities from lecture to manipulatives to incorporating the use of technology. Technology opens doors to collaboration, research, entertainment, and more. Indeed, I often use technology in the classroom to keep students engaged, whether through an educational video song that I use as an anticipatory set for my lesson, or through the use of Google Classroom for assignments. My students also really enjoy earning points through Class Dojo and earning badges for their reading accomplishments on Epic. Online assignments not only help to save paper, but they can also give students a sense of importance and accomplishment. Occasionally, my students get frustrated by differentiation in the classroom. They can get confused and think that it's unfair for different students to work on different things. I simply remind my students that I'm making strategic decisions for their best chances at learning and success, and that students have different needs and abilities. In such, I'm asking my students to show each other the same compassion, empathy, and respect that I show them. We talk a lot about empathy in my classroom and how certain actions make us feel, and how doing the right thing is usually a win-win situation for all parties involved. In the same vein, it's important for me to remain ethical when dealing with my students and their academic and behavioral data. I aim to have a classroom in which students feel comfortable, successful, and cared for.